41 games on it. The last time he played it was 2024 Spring Playoffs, so it has been a while. But it's also been a while since Aphelios has been that meta.
That's true. I guess there was a meta where it was just Jinx Aphelios, right? I'd be
Very
surprised if he didn't have that many Aphelios games. It's very, very rare. That most of our audience probably won't understand.
Hey, if you haven't watched Wanted, you need to give that movie a watch. Hazel here needs to be careful because there's a flash from LeBron, and there's the root follow-up. Hazel trading back onto Hunsummer with a barrier. Needs another auto, gets it in time. Valkyrie's away and will be punched by a cow. And sent home. Camilo stepped a little bit too far up, but Camilo wisely backs away. Meanwhile, Hunsummer stepping in. Flash hook's gonna land. Valkyrie in from Hazel as well. Hunsummer, red, white, wants to fight. And really, just wants to get underneath the tower. It's cover. It doesn't really do much. It allows the bot lane to push out a little bit easier, and I guess that's what Hunsummer and LeBron wanted in that moment.
I mean, they should definitely be aware. I mean, this is a risky ward play.
LeBron's gonna flash. Good hook from Prime, but he's still gonna get knocked back with a headbutt. And now Prime needs to get out of there, but with 3 members of G2 around him, he is food for worms. Hunsummer claims the kill. It was a good hook out of Prime, but he just couldn't escape in time.
I will say that's a little disappointing from the KCB bot lane. They are basically making fun of Skirmishing this entire time because they have full information that he's in the area, and then they still try and contest the ward. I guess they didn't track that Lebrov had snuck his way behind them to set up for that play.
I thought they saw the silhouette with the oracles that they were using. Now, it could be a spectator thing, but it did look like he had been silhouetted by it, and they were just playing for it anyway. Camilo has no flash here. TP coming in as well. That's Lebrov joining the Fragrance. Starfall in, knocked back with the Crescent Guard well by Skirmishing. Yukino couldn't get in. Prime doesn't have 6 either, and this Alistair does. Lebrov looking for the head, but stretch line away, no Pulverize to follow up as Yukino's coming across. Weaver's wall from Camilo, trying to make this a 4v3 in KCB's favor. Unbreakable will out of Lebrov. Hunsummer opens up with the Inferno, Moonlight Vigil, and here is Caps. The Emperor's Divide was buffered, but he got stunned on his way across, and now it's flashed into Hazel. Should be able to take him down, does get the 1-for-1. Caps and is down. Hunsummer chased out, Crescent Guard in as well as Yukino dives into his enemy jungler. Lebrov off towards the top side, trying to get back into this fight. Prime too low to really do too much. Camilo across the wall, landing the threaded volleys, but they don't really have the damage. No first item on that Talia is costing them a ton. Dredgeline in, Prime and Camilo team up to get 2 as Hunsummer cannot escape, and KCB bite back.
Nice damage coming through. I saw he was about 70% HP, and then Yukino just jumped in.
Camilo flash forward from Lebrov, the dive across the wall from Skuma on Lebrov. Well, he's very low, as Vetty would say, as he's taken out. Prime's going to chase here onto Hunsummer with a Weaver coming in. KCB can collapse, seismic shot back. Hunsummer doesn't have the opportunity to use the red-white guns, and it's 2 more over to KCB.
Really, Camilo was the star of that play, bot lane and in the jungle.
Yukino looking for Caps up towards the top side as well. Grand entrance in, Caps again. You can put the soldiers down, but you're hitting air. KCB with this
impressive stuff from the KCB crew. They need to keep this momentum up. They're going to use the Herald. They can hopefully break open the mid tower with that. There's only a single plate left, and once that's gone, it really opens up the map.
Really does. KCB, this team sitting at the bottom of the table, solo down there, 1 and 5. TP coming in from Caps as they look for Tau. But so far in this game, they have shown expectations be damned. TP's coming in. Lebrov trying to get onto that backline again. Pops the Unbreakable Will, trying to avoid as much damage as possible. Broken the plate, joining in with a decimating smash. Lebrov still healthy for now. The Drake has gone over to G2. They'll dive onto the Scion, but he's damn tanky. Moonlight Vigil Inferno not going to do too much as Hunsummer's still only 1 item. Yukino still chasing forward. KCB unable to find purchase on the fight. Caps is down in the bot lane pushing in, and Camilo has to answer.
Ultimately, a well-executed Dragon secure from G2. They used their tanks the way they're supposed to be used, as walls. They prevented KCB from getting anywhere near the objective. Now Caps, he's going for a dive.
Goes in with the Emperor's Divide. Seismic Shove doesn't connect. Camilo's still looking for the damage. Skirmishing's coming in from the side as well. Does have that Crescent Guard up and the flash, and will jump onto Talia. Onto Talia. Lickety Split takes him out. Prime from G2 can step forward while it happens as the rest of KCB begins to collapse around him. Broken Blade here has gone all out from Tau as he chases BB under the tower, dodges to the side of that third and Tofos. And now Tau will just dash away. BB almost falling there, but once again the top laners remain 0-0-0-0-0-0.
Yeah, but their damage per minute.
Woo! Grand Starfall, Yukino's here!
Surprise! Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a man.
Really, that doesn't matter to them. They can just scale up towards these next items. Caps is at 2 items himself now with the Leandri's Nash's Tooth. Hunsummer on his way to an Infinity Edge, but on the other side, we talked about that already. KCB unable to extend their gold lead by much more, and I think they'll want to try to do so. They do have good
really well. We've got this really nice front to back comp. We've got Azir, Aphelios. If you let us get to 3 items, you having half an item on us really doesn't mean that much. So we're quite content to just trade back and forth. Work, KCB. Seems they're mainly just putting their attention in the middle lane. Broken Blade having to ult, react to that.
Starfall coming out as well as they look for Hansama. There's the flash forward, and Hansama has to flash the wall, but with the auto following him, he will fall. LeBron Hex flashing away. Crescent Guard out from Skewmond.
Is it a Baron angle, Medic? Is it a Baron angle?
I think it's a bangle.
They're thinking about it.
Putting pressure down here. They have the Weaver's Wall to split G2's family in 2, coming up in about a quarter of its cooldown. Dash away from Tau, flash forward from Prime. They go onto the Scion. Not really the target you want, but he's already down to a 3rd HP. Decimating Smash coming out as well as LeBron is on that front line. Flash away from BB, and the cow is gobbled up by KCB. Hansama 10 seconds away from coming back up. 12,000 HP on the Baron as Caps and Skewmond try and get in there. Caps still has the Emperor's Divide. BB's going to TP back in. Flash away from Caps as Prime has been landing these hooks every single moment he can. The Weaver's Wall from Camilo keeps Skewmond from keeping that Baron aggroed, and KCB will back away, settling for 2 kills off the play.
The reset means that G2 might just start it themselves. They've got an Aphelios fresh off the base that can just make a beeline towards the Baron. KCB need to react to this. They have they have some vision. They have to know this is happening.
They've got a ward just outside of the pit that will be spotting G2 go around towards it. TP behind now as they look for that Talia flank. Yukino trying to get in. Broken Blade acting as the bouncer, teleport in from Tau. Second TP coming in from Camilo. And now G2 trying to get out, but the hook's going to land onto the backline. Prime falling low. Moonlight Vigil onto Yukino into Hazel. Prime will go down. LeBron will follow suit. Skewmond going to dash onto Hazel, who has to flash away himself. Skewmond falling so low, but they just don't have the damage to take out this Sin Zhao. Tau now dashes back in, will get it, but only Camilo still stands. KCB, it was perfect until it all collapsed around you. And Caps will top off the collapse with an Emperor's Divide. BB will take the kill, and it's
G2 punish. And look at the positioning here. Caps and Hansama have so much space to work with. This is their ideal front to back.
Ruining the day, that cow made its way onto the Rift. An unsealed spellbook was added to the game. Camilo here looking for a Weaver's Wall, trying to split G2 in twain if he can. Guardian Angel now on Skewmond, who does step forward and spots out that Talia. Double cannon minion here for G2. Means they'll slowly chip away at the tower. Next wave, probably about 10 seconds away from reinforcing their teammates as Hazel is forced away. And because of that, the tier 2 is going to fall. G2 will take it, and they'll extend their gold lead to about 5K, whereas 3 minutes ago it was nothing.
I'm a little surprised that G2 committed 5 members to the bot side, but I guess given Dragon is alive, they'll just use that pressure and immediately convert it into mid. Someone has to go and catch that mid wave. And speak of the devil, there goes Hansama and Lebrov to go and catch that. Now at Soul Point.
Borborygmus, it's the noises your stomach make when it's good.
Because they have a Scion and an Alistair. The fight over the mid wave has begun. Here comes Broken Blade. He's looking for something.
Runs in, Unstoppable Onslaught straight away, lands onto the Valkyrieing away Hazel, who flashes away from the headbutt, followed by Moonlight Vigil coming out as well. Crescendo from Hansama will have a lot of damage. KCB very split. They'll try and dive onto Caps on the backline, but look at the damage onto Camilo. Already they've lost 1, and now G2 can just collapse. The Emperor's angry, and he's had enough. A triple for Hansama off the back of an Emperor's Divide out of Caps. Yukino will fall for the Quadra. Hazel not going to give his enemy AD carry the joy of a Penta. Instead, he'll go towards the bot side, but G2 are marching out of mid.
We've already seen 2 pentakills today. It looks like Hansama's not going to make it the 3rd as they set their sights on the Nexus and look to get another win on the board.
Prime has respawned, and he will be back here trying to defend Hansama. The Calibrum hits Skewmond diving in as they go for Prime, who tries to flash away, but he will live to fight another day. Hazel escapes to its fountain. The Nexus has no escape, rooted to the ground and now raised to it too. G2 claim the win in 34 minutes.